Hey guys, Sean from Cycle World here today testing something kind of weird. I know when you guys come to Cycle World magazine, you expect to see motorcycles. Makes sense. But today's vehicle doesn't even have wheels. I'm here today in Tampa, not really a hotspot for motorcycling, with Sea-Doo. They don't make a motorcycle, and well, I think you're gonna like what we have. So don't kill me quite yet, give me a shot to explain. When Sea-Doo launched the Spark in 2013, it was half the size and half the price of any other thing out there on the water. Think about that for a second. Half the size of every other personal watercraft. So they launched this new model, which is the Spark Trixx. It's kind of like a fun bike, kind of like the Ninja 300 was, or the Grom, or some of the other bikes we have for the industry. Now the Spark comes in a few varieties of sizes. There are two different motors that they use. The first one is the 60 horsepower version, the second one's a 90 horsepower version. Then they come in two different lengths. There's the 2-up and the 3-up. The 2-up's more like a 1.5, the 3-up's more like 2.5. The 2-up is going to be a little bit more nimble. It's going to pop out of the water a little bit easier. The 3-up's better for, throwing a family member on the back. And there's a law that says you can't tow anything unless it's a 3-up model. So that's why that one's important. It also comes with the option, their intelligent braking system, which basically helps funnel the water coming out of the jet down or in a forward motion to help stop the ski. The Spark Trixx adds a couple of things that make it even better for having fun. The first is they have this adjustable handlebar that at its lowest setting is 3 inches higher than the old handlebar, but can raise an additional 3 inches to 6 inches. Gives you more leverage over the bars to pull on it when you're doing something like I guess we're calling them wheelies. There's no wheels, but whatever, you get the point. There's also these rear footrests that are angled back so that when you are in that position, you can stand on those and get your weight farther back. And then finally, probably the biggest thing is when you can't see, but the trim of the prop, the trim of the jet that they have in there is about 10 degrees more adjustable, most of that in the upward version. So when the trim is all the way up, that thing literally just pops the front end out of the water, as you can see for most of these things that I'm doing here. You still might be a little confused as to why you're watching a video about personal watercraft on Cycle World. I get it, we're a motorcycle magazine. But here's the thing, the Sea-Doo Trixx is basically a dirt bike for the water, or a supermoto bike for the water. It jumps, it wheelies, it does power slides, it does tricks, you can race on it. It's just a lot of fun. It's a play bike. No matter how much space you have, the depth of the water, this thing's a blast no matter what. Don't go sell your motorcycles. But if you live near water, you live in an area where we are in Florida, somewhere that you can use something like this, for $7 grand, this is definitely an option I'd be considering. While I'm not gonna be trading in my helmet or any of my bikes for one of these things, I would certainly be stoked to have one of these things parked next to my bike. Anyways, we're Cycle World and we ride everything.